Absolutely, before you do anything on social media, is you need to know what your story is. And I love that I keep hearing the term storytelling. Storyteller, storytelling. Here's the thing, is most people go out onto social media, they start a Facebook account or an Instagram account, and then they go, what the heck do I do now? Right? I've got this thing, people are asking to be my friends, now what? Well, I believe it starts at the very core of who you are. And I call it your core 4. So the first thing that I want you to all take time to define, give yourself the gift, first is your core values. What are the 11 words that define you? What are the 10 or 11 words that you live by every single day? Not gonna lie, 450 words and you have to bring it down to 11. I know, everyone's like, no way, don't make me do it. But let me tell you, it is the best gift that you can give yourself. It helps you decide yes and no. Best yes, confident no. Does it align? Does it align? Absolutely. Best gift you can give yourself. Second in the core 4 is your soul tank, or the things you're passionate about. This helps you actually tell your story and leverage your network tenfold. And by that I mean, if you write down today 5 things, 5 types of activities, 5 things you are passionate about, and do one of those things every single day in some way, shape, or form, you have a story to tell that's going to attract people who love the same things that you do. You have to start defining that. If you don't define it, it's hard to find it, and you forget to actually get it into your day. Number 3, inside that core 4 is your purpose. Now, I am not talking Zen, Dalai Lama kind of purpose here. I am talking about that element inside you, that talent that you have that everyone in your world wants from you. It's that problem solver inside you. It's that teacher. If you don't know what your purpose is, ask your best friend. Ask your spouse. Ask your mom. Okay? These are people who know you better than you know yourself a lot of the time. So make sure you define that. The 4th in your core 4 is your niche. And this is going to help you immensely as you leverage your network. Because you can say, I sell something to Seattle, or you can say, I sell something to Queen Anne. One is very broad, one is very focused. Okay? So your niche statement is pretty easy to put together. There's 4 elements of it. The first is defining who you work with. Start your sentence with, I work with. If you're trying to figure out, who do I work with? I don't know, I work with everyone, right? FOMO makes us feel like we work with everyone. FOMO, fear of missing out. You will not miss out on clients if you tell people who you serve. You will miss out on clients if you say, I serve everyone. Then the 4th element of that niche statement is your sizzle, your unique value proposition. What is it that you do that none of your competition does? What is that thumbprint that you put on it that no one else has? This is a great statement not only to use online, but it's also a great way to answer the question. The number 1 question we ask people when we've never met them before, which is, anyone? What do you do? What a boring question. I mean, half the population plus doesn't even love what they do. Imagine asking a tax collector what they do for a living at a party. That sucks for them. So don't ask that. Don't ask that. Ask, what do they love to do? You've already defined what your passions are, so you have 5 things that you are dying to tell someone. So ask them what they do for fun. But then when they ask you what you do for a living, because it always happens, you can use your niche statement. I work with women in business who don't feel like they are tapping into their potential online. I help them build a personal brand that attracts the ideal clients, helps them grow their influence, and ultimately build a life and business that sets them on fire. That's fun. That's fun. That's a fun way to answer instead of, I'm a business consultant. Like, woo! Right? So think about how you can add some fire. And it was my heart's desire to kind of get you a little fired up, thinking about how you can leverage your connections, use some technology, and have some good time with it.